My motherfuckers, this is Kawasaki Crush Rocketeer, and I wanna first start out this little video with a little story. So I was at work, right, doing my thing, and basically there's this girl who I was coaching because she's kind of newer to the job, and I was talking to her, and basically she was asking me what kind of bike I had. I was saying it's a Ninja 300, and I was telling her that I was thinking about getting a car, and I was basically explaining to her that the only car I would get would be a Honda Civic because they're reliable. I really don't give a shit about cars because I wouldn't be driving one to get that speed thrill, so there's no point in me trying to get a big ass V8 engine in a car, you know, because I have sport bikes to get my speed. And she was telling me, oh no, you shouldn't get a Civic, those are crappy cars, and they're slow and blah blah blah. And she was just like, you should get a TC. And I was just like, and the first thing I thought was the Toyota Corolla. And then she's just like, no, it's not. By TC, I don't mean Toyota Corolla. I mean a Scion TC. I was like, and then I remembered she drives a white Scion car, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, it's a nice car, but it costs too much for me. That thing's like what, $13,000 or some shit. And basically, I told her that I don't know. We started talking, and I basically said. She ended up asking how fast my motorcycle went. And I was just like, well, it tops out at 115. And she's just like, 115? That's fucking fast. My car starts to rattle at 100 miles an hour. I was like, shit. Like, you know all the motorcyclists in the community, they usually have 600s or liter bikes. And I realized that as a motorcyclist or as a motorcycling community, we have a different perception of speed. Because I think this is a slow fucking bike. Because a lot of people in the motorcycle community are like, this is a starter bike and it's slow as shit. And I ended up telling her that this thing can top out at 115. And basically she was telling me that her car rattles at 100 miles an hour. And that she can't push it far beyond that. I know a lot of cars can probably go over 100. But then I thought about it, and I realized that as motorcyclists, we're usually going way too fast. Because you know the guys on YouTube, they're usually doing 130, 140, 50, 60 mile an hour sprints. And those guys with leader bikes, those leader bike legends, they're pushing 180, 190. Some of them are hitting 208 miles an hour. Like there's this one guy, Garth, 6 something, I don't know, his name is Garth. That's his YouTube name. And he's pushing 208 miles an hour on his fucking ZX-10R. And there's some guys on BMWs that are hitting 220. I mean, we just have a different perception of speed. And then I realized that this, in comparison to car, is fucking crazy. I did the power to weight ratio calculation. It comes out to like about 200 brake horsepower when you compare it to a car. And I'm just like, fuck, man. This is a fast fucking machine right here. I mean, compared to a lot of bikes, this is slow as shit. I know because I raced the 600 off the line from all the way up there, all the way down here. And I was fucking, that dude left me behind, man. By the time I was at probably at 70 miles an hour, he was at 130. He was fucking gone. I felt like this is a slow piece of shit bike. But in reality, it's fast as shit. So, I don't know. From my perspective, us guys on motorcycles, we have a different perception of speed than everyone else. When people think fast, they think 90 miles an hour is fast. Guys on 600s and leader bikes and even 250s or Ninja 300s like mine is, we think fast is 140 miles an hour and up. At least 130 miles an hour and up. Because Baker X Derek on his videos, he'll go on the highway and hit like 120, 130, 140 miles an hour on his bike. Like it ain't shit! Like it ain't nothing but a joke! And then everybody watches his videos, they're like, well, that's okay, that's a good amount of speed. But a guy in a car, if you showed them that video, they think these guys are fucking maniacs! They don't no seatbelts. Most of them don't even have fucking gear. They got nothing but a camera on their head and they're just fucking hitting it, baby. That's some crazy shit. I know because I've shown my dad some of the motorcycles on YouTube and he's like, that's some crazy shit. You guys are fucking nuts, man. That's fucking insanity.